A new book is laying out the keys to build a bulletproof relationship. Mission Invincible Marriage authors retired Navy SEAL Jason Redman and his wife of nearly 24 years, Erica Redman, join me now. Good morning to you guys. It's great to see you. So this book is so important. I was really surprised by this statistic that 90% of Navy SEALs go through divorces, and that rate is between 60 and 70 for first responders and other law enforcement individuals. So you guys beat the odds. So Jason, tell us how you did it and how other couples can have what you have right now.
I think Eric and I were very intentional about everything in our marriage. Right from the very beginning, I said, hey, the SEAL team's a very difficult job. I'm going to be gone a lot. You know, you're going to have to be holding down the household and running a lot of things when I'm gone. And oh, by the way, I want to do 20 years. That's one of my goals. And throughout our marriage, we kind of ran our marriage like a mission. Hey, this is our mission. It's us together, but it was always together. My goal was to be a SEAL, but Erica had her own dreams. All of those things together is what enabled us to have success. And obviously that's what this book is about.
Yeah, and Erica, you start the book by talking about a few years after Jason was injured, and many of our viewers know Jason's story. If you don't, it deserves a lot more time than what we have, but severely wounded by machine gun fire to the face and into the arm. We thank you so much for your service, and what a horrible set of circumstances that was. But Erica, you say that life after, a few years after that injury and after all of the surgeries were over, was really the most difficult time in your marriage. So tell us about that and how you approach that challenge, and give some advice to other couples out there who might be going through a difficult time as well.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think a lot of people can relate. A lot of times people are like, oh my gosh, what you went through was a lot, and it was, but we actually navigated that pretty well as a team. Jason was pretty positive. And it wasn't until a few years later that, our nonprofit was doing good. The kids were doing good. You kind of look around and everything should be doing good, but he didn't feel that way. And I think a lot of people, in other health crises or, other aspects of life can kind of relate to when things don't seem right. And thankfully, I think we navigated that time well. And we talk about it in the book because we had built a good, strong foundation, because we had trust, because we had good communication. When that time frame came, and I kind of told him, we have to do something. Something has to change. He listened to me because of I think that trust that we
Yeah,
had.
man, and seeing you guys look at each other, you're still so much in love, and I love seeing those younger pictures of you that we're showing on our screen. But you really hit on something there, Erica, when it comes to communication. I mean, man, is that key. And oftentimes, Jason, when you get married, it's nothing really changes. It's like an extension of dating. But when you put kids into the mix, that's when things really change. And it's really the time when a couple needs to stay. It's most important that they stay together because you're also dealing with a child. So any advice to any young couples out there, have young kids of their own that might be going through some things?
Yeah, I mean, we wrote this book and we ran our marriage, like I said, kind of like a special operations team. And the most critical aspect of any military operation, especially for special operations, is communication. Breakdowns in communication can lead to breakdowns and failures in a mission, and that's no different in a marriage. Different phase of your life, Carly, you nailed it. Whether it's kids, or whether it's new jobs or transition or move or whatever it is, it's critical that we're always communicating, and it's always we, not me. We're sharing our dreams, we're sharing our challenges and our problems, but it's the center thread throughout the book.
It's true. Man, it's so true. Yeah, I mean, a marriage is a team, and it's the most important team that you'll ever be a part of. There are other relationship books out there, but this is unlike any other one out there right now. I mean, using the skills that the challenges that you went through as a Navy SEAL, and also the skills that you learned as part of the SEAL teams is going to be such an asset to anybody out there who's going through a marriage or thinking about it. So, Jason, Erica, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate having you on, as always.
Thanks, Carly.
Yeah, God bless you guys. Talk to you soon.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.